We are back for more of the podcast that we're in the WrestleVoice, and looks like we're on the road to Backlash. And looks like the question is, can Randy Orton take John Cena's possession of the title and to
What do you
hand and to make a big, huge impact? And
what What do
question
you
will be,
think?
is that
I
will
say
it?
no.
And I think Cody Rhodes might be at WWE Backlash, right?
Who do you think wins that match, though? Cena or Orton?
Cena, I think Randy Orton's gonna win,
That'll be interesting. I
and
think.
I think
Uh,
Cody Rhodes is gonna appear, and Randy Orton RKO's for the win.
that'd be interesting. See, I don't know. I think they're gonna wait and give it back to Cody, but we'll see. What
And
else?
there was Becky Lynch plans for winning the WWE Women's Intercontinental Championship,
Oh yeah,
but I think Becky Lynch is gonna see a ghost.
which one? A ghost of who?
Most of the Four Horsemen past.
Oh, that'd be cool.
And there were
Bailey?
some Bailey, yes. I think there were some Roxanne Perez injury plans.
Yeah, I don't know what's up with her.
And the injury plans of Roxanne Perez is going to be one of the eye injuries, right?
Yeah, we're gonna have to look into
And
that.
it'll be a and it'll
Two
and it
time.
will be uh and it will be looks like and it will be the
Oh, she was on Raw,
it
and
looks like there was something going on down there, and then I
did you know
think
she
there'll
was?
be
Did you
like
know she was on? Did you know she was on Raw NXT and NXT this
like
week?
a like a
Wow.
like a like a serious injury that looks like a scratched eye.
Well, I hope
And
she's
like
okay.
it's I think the retina injury is gonna I think it'll be a retina injury, right?
I don't know about that, but hopefully she'll be okay because we both love Roxanne.
So it'll be planned as a retina injury, and it'll also be planned as the as and it'll also be planned as one of the uh, looks like one of the one of the oxygen and it'll be some it'll be like a concussion injury.
Yeah, I can see something like that.
And
There's a
that's all
lot
the
going
plans
on.
for and it'll be caused by Stephanie Vakir.
That'd be interesting.
And then there will be Zoe Starks' WWE title shot plans, and it'll be for the WWE Speed Women's Championship. And her
Yeah, she's gotta
plans
win.
is to
She needs a title.
win the championship, WWE Speed Women's Championship from Sol Ruka at Wednesday.
Yeah, and then we got Saturday's collision matches. Tony Storm
And
versus. Oh yeah.
SmackDown things
Oh yeah.
as well. So let's start off with SmackDown, okay?
Yeah.
And the SmackDown preview is that Aleister Black is back. But this time, Aleister Black is gonna be screwed up by the Miz, and then just when he thought that Aleister Black is about to use the Black Mass, boom, skull crushing finale.
That
One,
would be fun.
two, three, and looks like there's also gonna be
What's the other
LA
match?
Knight
Yeah.
being in the there's gonna be also like LA Knight talking to a match against Carmelo Hayes.
Okay, that's right. Yeah.
There's also like the Drew McIntyre will go face to face with Damian Priest, with one of the stipulations happening for Damian Priest and 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 the Drew McIntyre. The only way to sell this is inside of a steel cage.
Oh, and Cody's back. I forgot about that.
And it looks like Cody Rhodes might be back. And
Yeah.
Cody Rhodes might cross roads John Cena.
Oh yeah, and Charlotte's gonna be there, and Charlotte, maybe she'll bring her new boyfriend Alex Rodriguez.
I think Charlotte Flair is gonna, but unless something, Charlotte Flair is gonna be able to use her new gimmick, right?
Yeah, she keeps talking about it. I just don't know what it's gonna be.
I think she needs the gimmick that is.
Like she's been around so long.
I think he's gonna.
How do you change gimmicks for Charlotte? It's so hard.
Looks like Charlotte Flair needs to change gimmicks into
I would go totally psycho.
a SmackDown hacker gimmick,
That'd be cool.
like the WWE Women's Division hacker, right?
Yeah, I'd like to see her just join Cena and just be totally evil, but
No.
that would also work.
If Charlotte Flair's the WWE Women's Division hacker, then she'll be able to bring in the army of women.
Yeah, makes sense.
Just like 2020 days of retribution, right?
Yep. Retribution. I forgot about that. Collision we have.
There's also Josh Alexander will set to face Brody King, and I think Brody King might beat Josh Alexander because Brody King's too tall to handle, and Tony Storm will beat Lady Frost. And I know that Mercedes Moné needs to find something, and if Mercedes Moné is gonna fake everyone else by playing as the fake Maria May, and then everybody will be fooled.
That sounds pretty awesome.
Then there was some TNA Wrestling Returns coming soon.
What do you think? Anyone tonight? You think tonight's the live show?
And there will be the return of Su Young, Ali, Maria Kanellis, the Cowboy James Storm, and
I think
the man and the man who
I was reading something.
I think itself.
You know who I think might win that?
The final word itself.
I just blanked.
And I think the final word itself, Kenny King.
That'd be good.
And
did you see results list?
WWE Raw preview.
Oh yeah.
That Rusev will face Otis.
And
we're gonna predict that Otis is gonna lose to Rusev because he is too huge, and the accolade will get a 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, I love Otis, but
and
he's
then
not winning
there
that.
was also
Did you see the Evolve results from last night?
Wow, Kylie Ray almost had it, but she still has a match.
Yeah, that was really weird. Kylie Ray lost to Wendy Chu. I thought that was kind of shocking.
But now she's got a match.
And Zeta Steele had 2
next
matches.
Match. If she's going to have a next match with one of the other Evolve wrestlers.
Yeah, I actually watched some highlights. That looks like a good little show.
This should be a huge one. That it was different, but there's some differences. They're different too. And there's also another Raw match between Penta and JD McDonough, and I think Penta's gonna doink the
I was thinking Penta
arm of JD McDonough and win it. And
that was what I was thinking. But what about the group, though? Don't you think he has his friends to help him, JD McDonough?
Well, I don't think so.
Because
they might be barred from ringside.
Okay, that would be smart. Yeah.
And there's also going to be a new match: Kofi Kingston against Dominic Mysterio. And it looks
Oh,
like
that's
that
cool.
Kofi Kingston has to beat Dominic Mysterio.
That would be a good
At
one.
this point, because Kofi Kingston is a explosive babyface turn could be a huge W
Oh,
for
totally.
the WWE fans, right?
If he when he
Then
eventually when he
and
eventually
then like
turns, it's going to be huge when he turns face again.
next is the John Cena again tries to speak when Randy Orton RKO Cena again. It is unknown that John Cena might be in WWE Raw or he
Yeah,
might be somewhere to
yeah,
find a show that signs a contract for Backlash.
yeah. The internet says we're
And
not going to see
the
Cena.
AJ Styles might face Gunther. During the match, Jey
That would be
Uso
great.
will screw Gunther and AJ Styles will win.
Have they ever wrestled AJ Gunther?
And I think that CM Punk will face Logan Paul at WWE Backlash. I think CM Punk is
That'd be a
going to
good one.
make that announcement.
That'd be a good one. I'm starting to love
And
Logan
then,
Paul.
and then,
He's such a good heel.
and then Lyle Valkyria tries to warn Becky Lynch, but Becky Lynch is going to attack
Yeah,
Lyra Valkyria from behind and wears the Seth Rollins shirt.
yeah. She's too late. She's trying to be nice, but Becky's evil.
Becky's going to wear the Seth Rollins shirt.
Yeah.
And then I
Uh,
think Zoe Stark and Shayna Baszler is going to defeat Raquel Rodriguez in a 2-on-1 match to earn a WWE Women's Tag Team title shot.
that
And
would be
then
sweet.
the main event, Rhea Ripley might defeat Liv Morgan, but Liv Morgan was on the Titantron, and she realizes that the Liv Morgan that Rhea Ripley battled was a fake, and it was a fake Liv Morgan.
Oh yeah, that would be.
And guess
Yeah.
what? And what will happen is
I don't know how they
it
can
might be
literally do
appearing,
that.
and it might appear to be Scarlett Bordeaux,
That would be so
who
cool.
was hiding under fake Liv Morgan the whole time.
That would be so cool because they did this
And
years ago.
today,
Now they can use like CGI. You know what I mean? Like they can do it so much better these days if they want.
and there's also some TNA wrestling awards coming soon, um, after the other pay-per-views. So all the categories will be launched on in the
Oh yeah.
late this
Oh yeah.
year
You can actually.
for TNA wrestling. Wait.
Sorry, you can actually check it on Discuss TNA Facebook. It's there right now.
And now it looks like that 2025 TNA Wrestling Award categories on the TNA are useful. So the Male Wrestler of the Year 2025 nominees are Eddie Edwards, Mance Warner, Frankie Kazarian, and Ace Austin. And the rest of the categories will also have 4 nominations as well. Female Wrestler of the Year, Alicia Edwards, Tessa Blanchard, Masha Slamovich, and Indy Hartwell. Moment of the Year, Indy Hartwell, making a debut into TNA Rebellion 2025. Steve Macklin wins the TNA International Championship and TNA Unbreakable. Leon Slater dives out the cage. And Matt Hardy pushing Ryan into the Lake of Reincarnation.
Oh, that was fantastic.
And then the Tag Team of the Year award will be delivered. The Tag Team of the Year will be delivered with 4 nominations. Ash and Heather by Elegance, the Nemens, the Hardys, and the System.
Love it.
And then the Match of the Year, Rosemary and Masha Slamovich at Genesis, Joe Hendry, Ethan Page, Frank Kazarian, Rebellion, Sammy Callahan versus Mance Warner, Street Fight at Sacrifice, and Mance Warner versus Sammy Callahan, Barbed Wire Massacre, and Unbreakable. And the Exhibition Star of the Year nominees are Moose, Trey Miguel, Casey Navarro, and Zachary Wentz.
Nice. Oh wait, no Slater.
No, Leon Slater will not be nominated at the Exhibition Star of the Year.
Okay.
Sorry, but the Exhibition Star of the Year nominees are Moose, Trey Miguel, Casey Navarro, and Zachary Wentz.
Gotcha. Okay.
And the Knockouts Tag Team of the Year nominations are Spitfire, Ash and Heather by Elegance, Lee Ying Lee and Sia Brookside, and Alicia Edwards and Tasha Steeles. And the one to and also one to watch. In 2026, nominees are Indy Hartwell, Jody Threat, Sia Brookside, and Lee Yin Lee.
I think Zia is
And
going
the
to be.
finishing maneuver of the year nominees are Lee Yin Lee's Thunderstruck, Leon Slater's Swanton 450,
Yeah,
Eddie Edwards' Boston Knee Party, and Vince Warner's knee pad down.
I think the 450
And
wins.
then,
That's the greatest move ever.
last nomination goes to last nomination category is Oh My God of the Year. The Neville turned on Mahoney and Sacrifice. Sammy Callahan attacks Vince Warner. Santino Marella ends the TNA Digital Media Championship. And Indy Hartwell's TNA wrestling debut.
Who should wrestle? Who do you think she's going to wrestle?
What?
Any idea who she wrestles? Indy? Her first match?
But the first match for Indy Hartwell in the first match for Indy Hartwell is Alicia Edwards.
Okay, that'd be cool.
And another thing is we got a prediction for CMLL and Major League Wrestling.
Yeah, interesting show.
And Kojima defeats Magnus and Ruggiero.
Yeah, this is tomorrow
match
night.
number 2 is Ultimo Guerrero defeats Matthew Justice to win the MLW National Openweight Championship. The non-title match, Kushida defeat Mystico, and it would set up for MLW pay-per-view to have Kushida get the title from Mystico. And Janai Kai wins another women's match against Reina Isis. And then the 5th match is Dijak's team versus Galia Phantasma ends in a no contest, with Contra Unit ruining the match.
Nice.
And it turns into an 8v8 tag team match, in which is the 6th match with Diamond Dijak's team beating Contra Unit. And then the final match, Neon defeats Paul London. Mustafa Ali's retina injury and Joe Hendry with the retina injury after Frankie Kazarian uses brass knuckles, but he will be cleared even though that.
Okay, how about one more? The Backlash 3 matches. You already said Orton, so how about Lyra Becky?
Curious gonna win because Bailey is gonna teach Becky a lesson.
Yeah, Bailey's got to do something. Okay, how about Gunther and McAfee? Is he gonna kill McAfee?
I think Gunther and McAfee needs to think about it, but Pat McAfee might be injured himself using a TikTok.
I read some people say Goldberg is
and then brings in the tribal chief Roman Reigns.
Somebody else said he's going to bring in Goldberg, but yeah, that'd be great. If he brings in someone else, that would be great.
I think Pat McAfee's going to bring in Roman Reigns.
That would be cool.
And then, you know why? Pat McAfee should be using a TikTok injury and bring in Roman Reigns.
That would be interesting. Do we have anything else for today, or
then there's also like a fake injury, and then at the end, the fake injury, and it turns out to a 2-on-1 match, and Team McAfee wins.
That'd be cool. I just don't want Gunther getting humiliated because I love Gunther, but whatever. He can have a little. Gunther can have a lose. Gunther's due for a losing
then Jey Uso spears Gunther right through the ring and breaks the ropes.
Okay, that would be really cool. And breaks the ropes. I love that. That would be great. All right, is that it?
And also, there's some NXT issues. Like next week at NXT, there will be a Battle Royale.
Oh yeah.
And guess who's gonna be there? Like
number one contenders.
If you want, like if you have Trick Williams in the Battle Royale, you've got Tiffany Thatcher in the Battle Royale.
Trying to
And I
find
think
it.
the final two will be
Oh, did you see
Tiffany
this?
Thatcher and Trick Williams.
Oh, did you see this? This was just announced. Jordan Grace
Well,
and Julia will go one-on-one. The winner gets a title shot at Vaker at Battleground.
wow. Looks like Kalani Jordan needs the heel move
Wait,
to
no, Jordan Grace.
Jordan Grace
Jordan,
versus Kalani Jordan.
no, Jordan Grace versus Julia, and the winner
And
faces
I think
Vaker.
that Julia's gonna lose to Jordan Grace.
Wow, that's an interesting one.
Thanks to Core J.
It would make sense. They don't want to have that Julia Vaker match.
Then Core Jada, and then Core Jada join. Then Core Jada hits Jordan Grace too.
Oh, that'd be cool. I like that.
Then it becoming the
Cora and Roxanne
becoming to go on a rampage.
with Roxanne or just Cora?
But I think Roxanne Perez is. Do you think Roxanne Perez is? I think Roxanne. Do you? Which faction will Roxanne Perez join in NXT?
Yeah, I really don't know. I mean, she's popping in and out of NXT to Raw. Like I don't know. I don't know what they're doing with her. She's kind of.
Perez is in NXT,
I know, but she was also on Raw this week, right?
but I think Roxanne Perez will be in NXT.
Yeah, I mean, I hope she's. If she stays there, I don't know. I think she has to get back into the title picture. She's too good not to be. The world title, I mean, the women's title. We'll see what happens though. That should be a good show next week. What is it? 25-man battle royal?
Oh,
Oh wait, and we hear from Ricky
looks
Saint.
like that. Looks like that. Still more, right?
Oh, Ricky Saint just got new merchandise, and NXT has been retweeting TNA, which is interesting. So that's a nice partnership. And yeah, I'm not sure what else. Trick
And
Williams
there's
is on
still
a
more,
oh,
right?
Trick Williams is on a show called All American on Monday on the CW network.
On the seasonality, yeah, I think,
Good for him.
that Tiffany Thatcher's got the battle royale.
Yeah. Oh, here it is. Oh, wait, sorry. Oh, there's more matches. Joe Hendry teams with Hank and Tank to take on Dark State. Wow, nice.
Dark Circus gotta get female member, right?
That would be cool. And then Kalani goes one-on-one with Zarya.
I think
Wow.
that before the match, I think before the match, the Kalani Jordan might be be able to go for the heel turn. Like her soul is gone.
That would be interesting. We got to get to those later today. You can check them out on WrestleVoice. We're going to get those predictions going later. We have all kinds of predictions already and news and whatever.
And it'll be different. So we'll see you there. Bye.
Later.